helpers, oh yeah!
Hello, all you marvelous mathematicians out there. It's Max here with Mr. Teng, and we're ready for another episode of Math Homework Helpers Shorts. What do we got going on today, Mr. Teng?
Glad you asked, Max. We're going to be working with our 4th grade friends today, and we are in our home connections. Halfway through Unit 2, we're in Module 3, Session 2.
Nice. So what is this Session 2 all about?
Session 2 is all about multiplying by multiples of 10.
Ooh, cool.
So we've been talking a lot about being able to use what we know about multiplication and multiplying by 10 to help us solve problems a lot easier. So the first one we have here is 2 times 16, and then we have 20 times 16, and then 4 times 21.
Well, they do sound hard.
They do sound kind of hard, but we're gonna see how each of these work together to help us come up with the next answer.
Okie dokie.
So I only snipped a few of these, so this is not everything that you have on your papers at home, boys and girls, but we're gonna do our best to help you build a little bit of understanding here.
Cool.
So we have 2 times 16. What do we know about the number 16?
There's a 1 and a 6 in it.
There's a 1 and a 6, and that 1 represents what number?
10.
10. So really what we have here is 2 times 10 and 2 times 6.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
So we're breaking up the 16 to the 10s and the 1s, and we're breaking this problem from one problem to 2 problems, and we can add up the partial product to get our final answer.
And you might say, why would you make one problem into 2 problems? But by doing so, I think it'll make it easier to solve that one problem.
Definitely make it easier to solve. So take a look. We've been practicing with our 10, so you should be able to do this really quickly, right, Max?
Yep.
2 times 10.
20. That's pretty fast, right?
That was really fast. Really impressive. All right, and then we have 2 times 6, which is our basic fact. 2 times 6 is?
12.
12. So now we have 2 partial products of 20 and 12. If we add them together, we get our whole product of?
32.
32.
Hey, that was fun. It's kind of like a magic trick when you think about it.
Math magic.
There it is. We were talking about that the other day.
All right. So the next one is similar to the first one. I want you to tell me what's different about it.
Well, I think we have 2 bigger numbers here. We have the 16 again, but instead of just a 2, we got a 20.
20. So I'll tell you what, we're not even going to have to redo all this. The only difference between 2 times 16 and 20 times 16 is that we have an extra 10 that we're multiplying. So we can actually break this problem down to 2 times 10 times 16. Because 2 times 10 equals that 20.
Oh, yeah.
So what we did before with 2 times 16, we already have the answer of 2 times 16, and
That's
that was
32.
32. So now all we have to do is multiply that by
10.
10.
Oh, and that's easy.
Yep, so 32 times 10, if we have 10 groups of 32, is going to be
320.
320. Pretty cool, huh?
That is cool.
So we can just easily break apart our numbers and then just multiply them back together.
Sounds good.
Especially if we have multiples of 10, which is what we're really working on here.
Gotcha.
All right, 4 times 21. So we're restarting, we're not building off of what we had before, but what we can do with this is something similar to what we started with.
Okay.
So why don't you break us down to 2 problems from this one?
Well, you could do, gosh, I don't know, 4 times 20,
Uh-huh.
and then 4 times 1?
Beautiful. All right, buddy. What's 4 times 20?
Well, 4 times 2 is 8. Add a 0, so it'd be 80.
Yep, we have 4 times 2. Just like we said before, that 20 is really broken down to 2 and 10, right? So we could do 4 times 2, and then we're going to multiply that by 10.
10.
So then we have 80.
And then 4 times 1 is 4. So it would be, oh, that's easy. 84.
84.
I love it.
All right. So based on what we just talked about, we're going to take that same idea and fill in these blanks.
Okie doke.
So on both sides, we have an equal sign here. So on both sides of the equal sign, these have to be the same. So we have 6 times 20 and 6 times 2 times blank.
So I guess the first thing we got to do is figure out what 6 times 20 is, right?
We could,
Okay.
but I don't even think we need to do that.
Really?
So, because what we want to do here is be able to see how we can make them both the same. So if I'm multiplying 6 times 20,
I get it.
you see it?
So now it's 6 times 2. All we have to do is multiply by 10. And that's like the same as saying 20 if you do 2 times 20, or 2 times 10.
Because 2 times 10 is 20.
Bam.
So 6 times 20 is the same as 6 times 2 times 10.
Nice. So we don't even have to solve these.
We didn't even have to solve it.
Boom.
Again,
Done.
we're using what we know to solve for what we don't.
Cool beans.
All right, 30 times 8 equals 3 times blank times 8.
Okay. Oh, I know. Again, we have a 3 compared to a 30. So again, we just have to multiply by 10.
Because 3 times 10 equals,
30.
and 30 times 8 equals 3 times 8 times 10.
This is so cool. I love this. Man,
Awesome.
I always love learning new things. It made it so easy. When you just kind of look at those problems initially, it's like, whoa!
They do
this is
seem
hard.
kind of scary, don't they?
They do, but then you start really looking at it, and you take what you know and apply it, and bam, done.
All right, let's see what we have next.
Yeah, I'm excited. What do we got?
Ooh, let's finish off today with a multiple wheel.
Ooh, I like wheels. They're like pizza.
It does kind of look like pizza.
Yep.
So boys and girls, we've been working a lot with multiplication, multiplying by 10. What we're going to do is use what we know to solve for what we don't. So we have a number 4 in the middle here, and then we have numbers on the inner ring, and then we have to figure out what's missing on the outer ring. So let's go ahead and do, what do you want to start? 4 times what?
2.
That's a nice easy one to start
Yeah.
with. What's 4
Ease
times
our
2?
way in here.
So what is 4 times 2?
4 times 2 is 8.
Awesome. We're almost done.
Almost done.
Well, let's take a look at the next one. So 4 times 2 is 8. Now we have 4 times 20. Remember, 20 is
right.
just 2 times 10, right?
Yeah.
So 4 times 2 we said was 8. And if we multiply that by 10, that's
80. Ho, ho, ho. Hey,
right.
Mr. Teng, I see where this is going. Can I do the next one?
sure.
So the next one would be 4 times 3, which of course is 12. The next one is 4 times 30. And of course, we just have to remember that there's 10s hidden in there. So that would be 120.
120.
Cool.
You want to keep going?
Let's do it. Next, we got 4 times 6, which is 24. Then 4 times 60, which would be, again, just hiding those 10s in there, 240.
I love it. I love how you say you're hiding the 10s. But really, we're multiplying it by 10. So 4 times 60 is 4 times 6 times
10.
times 10.
That's
All
so
right,
cool.
let's finish this off strong.
All right. So 9 times 4 is, 36.
Mm-hmm.
And
So that
then
means 4 times 90 is 4 times 9
4
times.
times 9 times 10, which would be 360.
Way to go, Max.
Cool. And we're all the way back to the beginning.
Yep, we made our way around the wheel.
That's awesome. You know what else is awesome?
Tell us.
What's coming up in just a couple weeks. Tell us what it is, Mr. Teng.
All right, I don't know if I'm as excited as Max is. But here at the
Oh.
Math Homework Helper Hideout, we're going to be having a party, and
Party!
we're going to bring it to you live. So on November 2nd, right here, we're going to be doing a live Math Homework Helpers. So have your phones ready, have your questions ready, and give us a call.
Yeah, and when you call us, we give you prizes too, which is awesome.
I can't
Boys
wait.
and girls, thanks so much for hanging with us today. We hope we helped you out. And keep having fun with that math homework at home. And until next time, we hope you have a mathematical madness. Well, I would say Monday, but I don't know what day it is. Whatever day it is. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Time for math homework helpers, oh yeah!